What's going on YouTube? It's Behr, and today I'm bringing you another tutorial, and this is going to be how to enhance your banners. So this is going to be the final product, so it's going to be like final product, like little like enhancements. And this is kind of only works on character styles, I guess, but works really good on banners that kind of glow. So what you're going to want to do is download my Behr 600 pack, my hashtag 600 pack, and select that download. It'll be a link in the description to the video. But I did not make this banner. First of all, Nature Lugia made this, so he'll be in the description, so check him out. So what we're going to be doing is taking this final product and turning it into this. As you can see, there's a huge difference between these two. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into the pack itself, and we're going to go into the color corrections, and we're just going to scroll down to get to the frat pack CCs. And you're just going to take these first like 6 and then drag them into the PSD of your banner, and then just drop them in there. And then this is when you can just drag them below, I guess you'd call it the overlay thing, and you can mess around with the CCs, see which one goes best with it. So obviously not purple, maybe 2, obviously not the third one, and maybe not that. So if you say you want to use this one, you'd go on it, and it's too like kind of bright, I guess, so too much contrast. So what you do is just lower the opacity. So about 20s, 30 is good. And then you make a new layer above everything. So just a new layer above all the glowing stuff, and you're just gonna click the little brush tool, put it on like 400 and put it on the hardness to 0. And you want to use one of these green colors, so you can just click on the green and then bring it up to the top. And this is when you can just take off the CC so it loads faster, and highlight the bottom like that. Just keep going up and down a little bit, and then kind of right here, kind of bring it up a little bit into the guy. And you can just like take out like the edges a little bit, and then you just lower the opacity so it kind of leaves like a glow. Then you just turn the CC back on and see it leaves kind of like a glow, and then you can just mess with the opacity after that. Alright, so about 40% is good. So next thing we're going to do is going back into the pack, and we're going to go down to particles, and it's below plexus stocks, and then we're going to go to the third one down, and you're going to click Control I and invert it so it's kind of white particles. Bring it into the banner and go above everything, even the glow, and just kind of like put them around. And if you want to duplicate it, it's Control J, so you can just like place these around everywhere. And that's about it. Go back into the pack, and then just go to it's called a magical look stock, and it's kind of this flary color, and you're just gonna bring it in, and if I can, as it loads, there it is. And then you can just turn the CC off to see where the stock itself is. So I can see it's in the middle of the screen, and then you put it where like eye level is, or wherever you want to put it, and turn the CC back on. And you guys can't really see it, but it kind of leaves like a nice glow to everything that's blue in this area. So next thing we're going to do is go to File, Save As, and then go to Save as a PNG. And you just name this 1, because it's going to be the first like kind of, I guess you would call it, first section of the video, or first section of what we're going to be doing. So we're going to let this do its thing. I'll let it save. And thank you guys so much for 680 subscribers. No, it's not a lot, but it's a lot to me. I'm almost to 1K, which is pretty awesome. I didn't really think I was going to be making it this far, this fast. So what you're going to do is go to File, Open, and then open up the banner itself, like the first, like the new PNG you saved. Hit Control J and duplicate it. Make some, like hit here and go make some black squares, and make them so it's like the same size as your border. And it can be a little over, a little under, doesn't really matter. You're gonna go to the duplicated layer, go to Filter, excuse my phone, Jesus. Go to Filter, Displace, and then horizontal 10, vertical 10, and then displacement 1. If you guys don't have any displacement, I will leave a link in the description to my tutorial of how to make a displacement map, so it's really helpful. So what you do is just go to your eraser and put it on about like 150 to 200, and just put the hardness to like 40. And you want to do is just erase kind of like certain areas that you don't want this cool displacement to be. So like you don't want his whole face to be covered, so you go like that, and like only little bits. So, and then you can just click here, you can see what's displaced, what's not, see what I want to change. So I kind of like it like this. So the next thing we're going to do is just merge these two. Hit Control J on it again. Go to Filter, go to Pixelate, and go to Mosaic. And then you're going to put this like the cell size to 4 and click OK. And then just erase almost everything. But you're going to leave like little edges out, because it looks really good, a little pixelated. And then you just erase the background, because that's really not what you want to be pixelated. And then you can just minimize it, see what's pixelated, what's not. You're going to merge these two once again, and then you're going to go to File and just hit Save. And just save it as one to your desktop or wherever you want to save it. That's safe. So while you guys have this, you're gonna need Magic Bullet Looks for this. And if you guys don't have Magic Bullet Looks and or After Effects, there'll be a link in the description on how to get After Effects and how to get Magic Bullet Looks. But super helpful. And we're gonna be doing just an enhancement. So if you guys watch my tutorial, you guys can just go on by yourself with this. If not, then keep watching. So you're gonna just put it in like just open a new project with it, and then make sure it's on full, and go to Effect. Red Giant Color Suite, go to Edit, and then you just go to your tools, and then you're just going to go to Curves, and then bring the first two down a little bit, go to Pop, and bring it up about 22, and then you'll go to Lens and put a Vignia on it, and then just kind of make it a little bigger. You're gonna put edge softness on it, and you're gonna put it to like so it just blurs out the edges a little bit. Go to anamorphic flare, and this is depending on your colors, but you'll just take it, and mine's green, so I'll make the anamorphic flares green. And then you can mess with the boost. So I'll put the boost on to like 115, actually like 110. Alright, so then you have that. And you'd go to Subject, go to Color Aberration, and then just take up the cyan and take up the green and magenta. And then you can add other stuff, but this is all I'm going to add. Click Finished, and then go to Composition Settings, and make sure it's on 1 millisecond. Alright, and then go to Composition, Add to Render Queue, Lossless, and then go to PNG Sequence, and then you can save the outputs or whatever, and just render it. It goes really quickly. Go back to Photoshop and open up whatever you saved it to. So I saved it with a bunch of D's and S's. So then I'll reopen it, and then you take it and go put it above your one or your other layer, and then just drag it to the side so it matches, and then duplicate it, and then minimize the middle one. And then take your eraser and make it up to like 300 or 400, maybe a little bit bigger. Yeah, about 4 to 500, and then just erase little sections, just like that. And I just click around everywhere, and then you can just minimize it, see what's still highlighted, see what's still not. If you like that, just merge all these layers and just keep these two, and then duplicate it again. Go to Image, Adjustments, Hue and Saturation, and drag it to the left a little bit so you can see a little color change. And then obviously Link's hair is not that color, so you just click right there. And just kind of click around. So, it's like that. And you can just see the little changes. Alright, so super easy tutorial. Obviously you guys can see from there, if I can get all the stuff I added out. From this to that, huge difference, very nice from like this to going to this, and Lugia did a very nice job with this banner, but I really hope you can benefit off of this, and also you guys as well. But it's really easy to do, it's not really that hard, but if you guys need any help, if I went too fast, please let me know, I'll try to slow down in the next video. But Super easy. If you guys have any questions or concerns, please leave a comment or add me on Skype and talk to me. Also, I'm updating my sell-fi pretty actively. I've been getting a lot of people buying stuff, so I'm updating. I put on my PSD for my thumbnails that I use. There's banner thumbnails and or banner PSDs and stuff like that. So you guys can get like a nice variety of stuff. But I really hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. If you have any tutorial suggestions, please leave a comment below or add me on Skype and tell me. I'm pretty much doing everything everyone asks that I can do. So thank you guys for 680 subscribers. Hopefully I can have 700 by the next video or by Friday, which is my goal. So I got 2 days to gain 20, which I probably can do. So really hope you guys can. Sorry, I really hope you guys enjoy. If you have any questions or anything, just please let me know. It's been Behr. Peace out, guys.